Okay, welcome to the 5 to 7 minute guide on how to farm PvE farmers in Sim. This is during a build event. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go look for Winter Stalingrad maps because Winter Stalingrad's a very small map. It's a very popular map for farming the points for the event. And because it's a cold map, you can usually see contrails a lot sooner than you can on other maps. So, generally speaking, just go through Winter Stalingrad maps, look for Chinese names, look for a bunch of people that you don't recognize. Start out, check the scoreboard, just to see if any of these guys have any PvP kills. Because some of these rooms do turn into PvP rooms because people like me show up and start killing people. But this is the most efficient way to grind the event and also make Sim a better place. Now, with farming the farmers, one of the things that I kind of like to do is I'll start in the middle. I check the airfields because the ones that are flashing are the ones that are being attacked. And usually, guys will either trend to the top one or the bottom one. Usually, the middle one's kind of safe, but if you start in the middle, you can kind of figure out where they're going to go. Now, the thing to look for here, at least at top tiers, you're looking for F4S's, stuff with bombs, and what's going to happen is they're going to be climbing into the stratosphere, getting above the airfield, and then they're going to be diving. So they're basically just doing a short-range ballistic missile trajectory, and if you can see the contrails, you can just point your plane at them and you can go shoot them. It's pretty easy. With the MiG-29, we're just going to run the R-27ET and the R-73s. The R-60Ms would be fine on the normal 29. But we are looking at the scoreboard. We are seeing where the points are. We see that Rolands have killed people. We should be checking the map. We might have already done that, but if we check the map, we should be able to see what airfield is flashing, because that will indicate which airfield these guys are kind of trending towards. And for whatever reason, it seems that these guys always trend towards more or less the same airfield, so it becomes relatively easy to pick them up. Like, for instance, here we have a suspicious-looking contrail, because it is going into the stratosphere. So we look, and sure enough, it's an enemy. We lock them up with the R-27ER, shoot as soon as possible. Most of these guys do not react. Most of these guys are not going to pay attention. They're going to get mad. The best way to intercept them is, like, the closer you intercept them to the airfield, the more of their time that you have wasted, which is the greatest benefit in theory. But we come in, we get first strike. We start looking for more, and of course we have 4 arrows coming out of the airfield pointed more or less up. They're obviously not AI, so we shoot our second ER. And we're just going to wait. And as I said before, these guys will not react in the beginning. What's going to happen is you're going to shoot a couple of them, you'll shoot about 4 or 5 of them, and then they'll start leaving the game. We see the guy on the bottom, he has reacted, he is running back towards his airfield. We're not too worried about him. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer with the R-73. Shoot the R-73, and we prep the second one. Shoot the second one. And we get another kill. Old quadruple strike. Down to 2 R-73s. We're looking below us because we're kind of expecting one of these guys to spike up, and we're also looking at all chat because we're going to make these guys mad because it's funny. So most of these guys do understand English, or most of these guys at least have Google Translate, so if you do taunt them in chat, they will get the big mad. So it is relatively fun. As we see again, we have our typical ballistic missile trajectory here. We got the HMD queued up. We think he's close enough. He's not quite. We're a little bit too far away. But we're just going to run him down. And the thing is, like, about these rooms, like, you can kind of just farm the shit out of these guys and they get mad. And honestly, if you have premium time, if you have premium insurance, what I do is I go in, I basically shoot my missiles as fast as possible, ones that I know are going to hit for the most part, and then I just jump out of the plane because I'm going to just refresh my armament as fast as possible and grief the ever-living shit out of these people. And there we go. We got 5 kills. Ouija out, and we're going to respawn. We're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over. And these guys will eventually switch to the top airfield. They'll switch to the bottom one. Usually you'll get most of them to leave, and once you get most of them to leave, you'll find another winter Stalingrad map. You repeat the same fucking process until, I don't know, maybe it'll make Sim better at some point if we get rid of these fuckers, but I don't know. This is probably the easiest way to farm the event.